All right, here we are. We are in part 7. I was talking about my Q2 most important rocks. We have done 4 of the 7 rocks. We're going to complete the next 3 here in this video. So here we go. So if you have not watched the previous 6 parts, I would probably recommend, if you want to gain some context, I would watch those last 6. Otherwise, if you don't, not the end of the world. I don't blame you. It's a lot of what I've been doing. I've been doing anywhere between 3 to 5 minutes for each video. So it's up to you. If you got time, go for it. If you don't and you don't care, that's fine. But I appreciate anyone who does. All right, so on to my 5th rock. So biggest thing thing here is to maintain consistent exposure to sales through weekly conversation without pressure to scale. So when it comes to sales, I honestly am not that good. I don't know what it is, but that's just not how I am at all. And I can't do it. I can't do it that way. I'm not built that way. It's not my strength. And I have tried sales before, trust me. I have had that experience, so I understand like what it takes. And it's not that I don't have what it takes. It's just that I just don't know how to navigate those scenarios or situations in the moment, just like that, off the top of the head, and figure that out. But I'm hoping with OpenClaw, I'll be able to automate this in some way and help, get people out of the messaging portion online to hopefully schedule a call. And then at that point, that's where I can work my magic, because I feel like that is where I am capable of getting people just through, my life, my stories and everything like that. And if people end up not wanting to work with me, then that's fine. At the end of the day, it's giving them an opportunity to see what can be possible. Okay. All right, number 6, my rock was to maintain elite physical and mental baseline to support execution, okay? Although this is number 6, I have always made biology number 1 for me and my health, because this part does not work. If this part does not work, the rest doesn't work. It doesn't. It just simply does not, okay? So those are all important for me, and physical for me is going to the gym 3 times a week like I've been doing. The mental baseline is to really continue to meditate, journal my feelings, journal my manifestation, and continue to, reflect on my week and reflect on my performance. And then lastly is be fully present in personal life and relationships without distraction. So obviously, with all of these different moving parts and all these things that I'm doing, it takes up a lot of time, okay? Which means it does not leave me lots of time with my partner, with my friends, with my family. And so it's important that for me, when it comes to the time where I need to, when I have the time to do those things with my people, is to be present and to not be focusing on the next thing and the next thing and the next thing that I need to do here on my goals or on my checklist or whatever it is that I have, or on my habits or my tasks that I have to complete for myself that I'm trying to build. With that being said, this is what's going to be happening over the next 3 months. Like I said, if you haven't watched the previous parts, you should, because it's going to give you a bit of a background and some context as to why I'm doing what I'm doing, where I'm going, and how it might go. So yeah, here we go, guys. And this was Intelligent Change Productivity Planner. Peace out. Have a great week.